Hi friends! For those who are new to my X journey, I am Mrs. Y, and for those who are returning viewers, I want to say welcome back. For this week's videos topic, 43% from Instagram and 50% from YouTube community have voted for: why should you start your Hermès journey early? I want to say thank you for all of you who have voted for this week's topic. Remember, this year I am trying something new here on YouTube. I would like to make my weekly video more relevant to your interests. So if you would like to participate in my next video's topic poll, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and follow me on my Instagram, Mrs. Y X Journey. I will be posting my poll every Tuesday of each week. I would love for you to participate and share with me what your interests are for each week. And some of you might think like, oh, I'm interested in all three of them. No worries, because the two that didn't get voted will always be rolled over to the following week. So there's always a chance eventually we will go over all of them. Now, let's get started with today's topic. So why should you start your Hermès journey early? So the way I'm going to answer is based on my experience, and I have to confess I did start my Hermès journey early, especially being with Mr. Y, and Mr. Y started his Hermès journey way earlier, and we will basically go from there. So Mr. Y basically started his Hermès journey in 2008 when he was in his early 20s. Which, I think it makes so much sense now, like why his profile seems to be, more worthwhile than my profile per se. A lot of SA would have told me like, oh, use your husband's profile because he has a longer relationship with the boutique or the brand, and he has a longer purchase history. Okay. So now think of like this. If you create your profile early to basically you want to create a longevity of relationship with the brand, so then you can and you should only buy what you truly love. Basically meaning you shouldn't be buying what you don't like. Okay, let's say I'm just trying out the brand. I'm just only going in to buy a gift for somebody. You may be like a once a year buyer, okay? Like, especially in your early 20s, okay? Which is fine. If you're not aiming for the bag or for any reason, I think that's perfect. It's a perfect way to start. You might not appreciate the bag right now, but it's still great just to start your profile early in case one day that you want something. And my second point is, you start your Hermès journey early. Technically, you're saving your money over time. Why is that? Well, there's 2 points. One is, like we all know, all the brands increase their pricing every single year. Some brands raise their money like 2 to 3 times a year. Yes, Hermès is great because they only raise their price once a year, mostly. And if you think about it, if I buy it today with a certain price, let's say $8,000, okay? And if you calculate cost per wear, technically you have a longer time of using it, right? But let's say I'm buying it like maybe 2 or 3 years after, and I may be paying over 10 grand, you never know. And it's less period of time that you'll be using it. So then if you calculate the cost per wear, it's better to buy it earlier than later. Well, but then of course, only if you could score one, right? Like you gotta build up your relationship, so that takes time as well. So hence I said, like, create your profile early, start your relationship, and then as the big items that you're eyeing on, then you're saving those money as well, and you don't have to waste too much time of building a relationship at one time or like within 1 year. Like you're creating your profile as you go. Second point of view is that basically I'm saving the money right now for the cost of it right now, but then later on in life I'll be like, oh, I'm pretty much complete my collections as of now.
so that I can allocate my funding to another bigger tickets, like buying a house or buying, you know, another car or something, like something even bigger. So you're saving money that way for another purpose. So another thing is just to go back to like creating your profile, then you might be thinking, well, then what should I be eyeing on? Like what's worth buying at Hermes rather than other brands? Okay, you might be thinking of that. So let me give you some example. Like you might not be appreciating all of their bags. You might feel like it is not your vibe right now, but believe it or not, some items are cheaper than other luxury brands. So it is very reasonable that you would, you know, just take a look at Hermes. Just don't think like so intimidating. It's a, you know, higher end luxury brand and it's mostly handmade, like especially the leather goods and all. Like don't feel intimidated. Like I used to think like, oh really, like with this price I could get Hermes items. Like I was shocked. And I think like I would love to share with you like what are the things that you could be eyeing on at Hermes if you like them, rather than, you know, only shopping at other luxury brands. So I'm gonna insert some pictures down below, and then so you guys can see and just compare and just give you an idea like why maybe you could, you know, consider Hermes rather than, you know, other brands. There's nothing wrong with other brands as well. Like I love other luxury brand as well, but there are times that I'm just giving you tips like what else can you start, like rather than just eyeing on leather good. That's why you go into the store. Maybe you're not there yet, but then you want to buy something smaller or like a gift or something, right? So let's talk about their sneakers. Okay, so Hermes sneakers, the one that I'm pulling up, they're basically 100% made by leather. So the price can range from $820 to $1,025. And for a Chanel sneakers, the pricing is like $1,175, but it's not 100% leather. Just for your knowledge, it could range from like a lambskin and other material as well. And a Dior sneakers are range around like $1,090, and Louis Vuitton sneakers is $1,260, and a lot of time is leather and canvas mix, but 80% leather. When you look at it, Hermes sneaker doesn't seem in a bad pricing. It's around, but then it could be down to $820. Okay, something just to look at if you like them, right? So for the Hermes Orange sandals, so I'll just look at the sandal pricing. So Hermes Orange sandals, like the basic ones, not this one that I display here, but like more of a classic color. I'm just pulling up the color that it's a taupe, and that one's right now is $660. And the Chanel sandal around the same style is $750. And for a Dior sandal in the same style or similar style, that is $730. So it's truly like something you want to consider and try it on. Maybe it fits you, maybe it doesn't fit you, but I feel like try it. You know, there's no harm of saying, oh, can I try the size of it? And then you say, oh, it doesn't fit me. Perfectly fine, but like, you know, basically just browse around, right? And for ready to wear, right? Like a t-shirt, sometimes like buying a t-shirt for your boyfriends, or just simply buying a stylish t-shirt for yourself, or a simple one. It can also be done at Hermes as well. Hermes offer a plain t-shirt that is $550 with a pocket in the front, which is kind of cool, and it's so made. I think that's a handmade. They're sewing the H on it with that design, like a little circle. I think that's pretty, and that's only $550. And for the Fendi t-shirt, I could only find one that with pockets, but it's on the side. I think that's a Fendi style, and that one is $770. And for Louis Vuitton, I found it, you know, a similar ones, but with a monogram on the pocket. That's kind of cool. It's kind of plain. However, it has like a little gold chain in the middle, like the top middle. That one is $760. So something to weigh down, like what do you think? It's a plain t-shirt and you have three brands, at least three brands to compare, like which one worth the money or like longer lasting. They're all like 100% cotton. So you can wait, you know, which one worth more, okay? And another thing that I want to point out as I go with my Hermès journey is that, you know, some colors are seasonal. So creating your profile early, it's better because there may be a bigger chance for you to be able to score some seasonal color because you don't know when they will stop making the seasonal color. And you won't know whether or not they will bring it back because I clearly have that experience, okay? When I purchased my Linding 30, I was actually requesting a rose Japor, okay? But it was the previous seasons as by the time that I purchased my Mini 30. So basically it's no longer available and we don't know when it's gonna come back. And it's been 3 years now and I still haven't seen the rose report that's coming back. So, you know, it's something to really think about. And another time is, you know, I requested a Vert Amande, okay, for my Birkin or Kelly or like any bags. Basically, Mr. Y's new essay said it is an O color. So if you don't like their classic color because you're young, that's okay. Okay, I totally understand because I was like that. Okay, but look at their seasonal color. Maybe it will inspire you to appreciate, you know, their ever-changing style. Okay, because they have so many vast options, small leather goods, you know, like, but they always have seasonal colors every single year. They come out, you know, 2 times. Basically, one is spring, summer, and then one is fall, winter, and they always have different color tones. Sometimes they repeat, but sometimes they don't. And of course, the popular ones, you know, even when I requested to my essay, I said, I really wanted the Mauve Pale this year. And he was like, another one? Basically, like, I'm his another client that is requesting that color, which it sounds like it's very impossible, even though he likes me a lot. But, you know, seasonal colors are hard, okay? Not always easy, so... You know, starting your journey early would definitely help you over time. Like maybe right now I, you know, couldn't get that Mauve Pale, but who knows when, because with Mr. Y's profile last year, I was able to score my Brew Brew Mini Kelly. So that was a big bonus. And his profile plus his relationship with his previous essay was obviously mind-blowing. Like they really click along and she understand like his shopping habits and everything. Like things just click sometimes, okay? But you know, if you're new like me, because I'm still a newbie in terms of my profile, I would say take your time, but definitely build your relationship sooner than later. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's videos, and if you do like today's videos and with the information that I've given and you think this is helpful, then please hit the like button for me so then YouTube will help me branch out to more viewers like you who's interested in these topics and, you know, really help with my algorithm as well. If you have not yet subscribed to my channels, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you won't miss any of my future videos, as I am going to do the topic poll on Tuesday. And don't forget to follow me on my Instagram so you can cast your votes, or as you follow me on my YouTube, I will post that poll on my YouTube channel as well. So as always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next time. Bye.